Tunde Onakoya is a Nigerian chess player, coach, national master, and a world chess champion who broke the Guinness World Record for the longest chess marathon of 60 hours non-stop in New York, USA. Tunde was born on the 6th of October 1994 and grew up in the slums of Ikorodu in Lagos, Nigeria. The 29-year-old chess master, who also likes to refer to himself as an area boy, which is a derogatory term used to refer to thugs and hoodlums in Lagos, said he chose the term area boy in order to identify with kids from the slums, and that by so doing he has been able to redefine the term. After his primary school education, his parents told him that they had no financial capacity to send him further to secondary school, and that this would mean the end of formal education for him, as they had the means to only send his brother to school. He didn't think much of the decision because his primary school teachers would often refer to him as Olodo, meaning dullard. So dropping out of school was not a big deal for Tunde, since he was made to believe that he was not a brilliant kid, adding that he couldn't even speak English at the end of his primary school because he attended a very local and poor school where they would sit on the floor and were taught in Yoruba language. He then resorted to learning how to repair fridges as an apprentice. The world of chess for Tunde began one day when he visited a barber's shop, where he would always go to play video games after work. And while he was there, the barber brought out a plastic chessboard, and out of curiosity, Tunde asked what that was, and after the barber explained to him what the game was about, adding that those who know how to play chess are very brilliant. Tunde asked the barber to teach him, but he unfortunately declined, saying he was too young to learn. As a curious kid, the barber's refusal to teach him did not discourage him from learning. He would often go to the barber's shop to watch him play with his friend. So he learned to play chess simply by watching, without realizing he had made the most important decision of his life. 2 years after leaving primary school, his mother made a sacrifice by offering to work as a cleaner in a private secondary school in exchange for her son's school fees, while his father worked as a commercial bus driver, popularly known as Danfo driver, in Lagos. Fortunately for him, chess was offered as a subject in that school because the owner of the school was at the time a United Nations ambassador, and he competed in the game of chess when he was younger. He became really good at chess and would often go for competitions, and it was during one of such times that his coach told him he was a very gifted kid, and for the first time in his life, he believed he was not an Olodo, that is a dullard, as his primary school teachers used to call him. That indeed changed the way he saw himself, and this reflected even in his academic results as he started doing better in school. He graduated from secondary school as a senior prefect and passed his WAEC and JAMB, which are required to gain admission into a higher education institution in Nigeria. He nursed the ambition of becoming a medical doctor in line with his family's wish, and that is quite understandable for a family that has known a very deep level of poverty. Any child that manages to attend university is expected to study a prestigious course such as medicine as a gateway to liberate the family from poverty. Unfortunately, he missed the JAMB cutoff mark by just 1 mark and could not attend a university, but proceeded to Yaba College of Technology in Lagos instead to study computer science on a scholarship, where he continued to play chess and won many medals, including the Chevron Chess Challenge, and also rose to become one of the top players in Nigeria. As a strong player, he wanted to become a chess grandmaster and relocate out of Nigeria, which unfortunately did not work out. He then started teaching chess to students at secondary schools, but later gave up on that as he was earning very little from it. One day, he made a decision to go back to the slums of Ikorodu, where he grew up, and upon getting there, he saw children his age smoking and engaging in all kinds of vices. This really broke his heart, and he thought he could have been one of them if not that chess gave him a great chance at life. He then decided to pass on his talents to them as a gift so that they too could have a better chance at life beyond their slum identity. He kept on going back to the community every week to teach the children chess. It was hard at first, teaching them, as most of them had never gone to school before. He had to deploy the mix of gesticulations and the Yoruba language in teaching them, and to his amazement, these children learned at a very fast pace. After months of learning, they participated in a tournament and surprisingly, they won. This made him cry. He cried because he was able to bring out the potential in these kids that were hitherto abandoned in the slums. Kids that no one thought could amount to anything. He has since extended this gesture to more Lagos slums like Makoko and Oshodi. Apart from unlocking these children's potentials through the game of chess, he teaches them to read and write and to acquire basic mathematical skills. According to him, potentials are useless if they are not realized. He then made a commitment to teaching chess to children from the slums for the rest of his life, which gave birth to an academy called Chess in Slums Africa. The initiative started gaining attention, and people, upon seeing that these children were showing good attitude to the game, started reaching out to support them. So far, Tunde Onakoya has impacted the lives of over 1,000 children. Many of these children have gotten scholarship opportunities to study in Nigeria and abroad, while some have partaken in international tournaments. The recognitions and awards he and the Academy have received home and abroad have been so enormous. On the 20th of April 2024, Tunde Onakoya set a new Guinness World Record of the longest chess marathon of 60 full hours, surpassing the previous record of two Norwegians who had played for 56 hours, 9 minutes and 37 seconds. The chess master did not embark on this mission for the sole purpose of breaking records. Rather, it was a selfless mission to raise $1 million for the education of African children who do not have access to quality education. He also got massive support from the Nigerian community in New York, including appearances by the former Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Vice President Kashim Shettima, and music stars Adekunle Gold and Davido, who cheered them on as he played. On Wednesday, the 24th of April 2024, he returned back to Nigeria from the US and was given nothing short of a heroic welcome. Tunde was welcomed by the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and also to his state of origin, Ogun State, by the Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, who has now appointed him as the Sports Ambassador for Ogun State, and that the Tunde Onakoya Prize will be awarded at the upcoming National Sports Festival. His parents were also in attendance at the governor's office and could not contain their joy. Speaking to journalists, Tunde's father described him as an angel. He recounted how he would scold him for playing chess instead of reading his books as a young boy, but that chess has now made him and his family to sit side by side with governors and dignitaries. He advised parents not to discourage their children from pursuing their passion in life. Tunde, whose greatest philosophy is that it is possible to do great things from a small place, urges those who have opportunities in life to remember the oppressed. He believes that the true essence of our talents and gifts is not realized until we use them to give a voice to those who cannot speak for themselves. Life is truly lived when we make positive impacts. Well done, Tunde, the one who gives the forgotten little children big caps to wear. I hope you're truly inspired by the story and achievements of Tunde Onakoya. I challenge you to dare the impossible. Try great things, push your limits, and make a name for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I remain Olaide Agbaje, aka First Lady, and on this channel, I encourage you to live intentionally. Please don't forget to like this video, drop a comment, and kindly subscribe to my channel in case you are yet to subscribe. I'll come your way again, God willing. Until then, be intentional. Bye-bye.